Friday morning. You've made it to Friday. Thank goodness. Thanks for joining us here on Wake Up Charlotte to Go. I'm Ben Thompson.
And I'm Ruby Durham. Let's send it over to Larry Sprinkle for a check of the forecast.
Good morning. We do have an advisory to tell everyone about. That's a winter weather advisory. It's in effect from now till tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. That covers a lot of territory. Up Interstate 77 to Statesville, Interstate 40, Hickory to Morgan to Asheville, up around the Boone, Blowing Rock area, all the way over towards Greensboro, High Point, and Winston-Salem. The potential for significant ice really would be north of here, along the I-40 corridor between now and tomorrow. With enough rain, that rain freezes when it hits the surface. So something to think about. It's just going to be a very chilly day today. Not a washout by any means. It's going to be cloudy near 40 as we head right into the afternoon today. Check out the rainfall chances over the next 7 days. Every single day a chance of showers. Next Wednesday, better chance of a little bit of sunshine. Temperatures well below average. But as we get into late next week, look at these temperatures. We're going to be above average as we get to the 21st and 22nd of the month. Check out the high temperatures today, for the most part only in the low 40s today. Tomorrow morning we're down to the mid 30s, near 39. That's the high temperature tomorrow. Valentine's Day, a few showers around, mid 40s. We'll hit about 47 on Monday, still below average as far as your temperatures go. There you go. Wednesday may see a little bit of sunshine, and next Thursday high temperature close to 55 degrees, but with a chance of rain. And that's your first one forecast.
Larry, thanks. Turning to your top stories of the morning right now. In less than 2 hours from right now, the first vaccine appointments for teachers will open in Mecklenburg County.
Good morning. Happy Friday to you. I'm Billie Jean Shaw in Uptown. In just a matter of hours, teachers, school personnel, and child care providers can begin booking their COVID-19 vaccine appointments right here in Mecklenburg County. Now, keep in mind that the earliest date you can book if you fall into any of those categories will be February 24th. You can book that appointment by going to the county's website, or you can call the public health department. We have all the information online for you.
Good Friday morning. I'm Richard Devane here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway, where folks will come through today to get their second vaccination. 16,000 people came through here in January. Those same groups will come back through here to get their second dose of the COVID-19 vaccination.
All right, in-person learning is one step closer to being mandatory in North Carolina. The State House just approved a bill that would require all public schools to offer a full-time in-person option for students. House lawmakers made some changes, so now it goes back to the state Senate for another vote. It's expected to pass, but Governor Cooper may veto the bill when it reaches his desk.
North Carolina confirming its first case of the South African strain of the coronavirus. The health department says an adult in the central part of the state tested positive. That patient has not traveled recently. The mutant strain was also confirmed in South Carolina last month.
Well, the Trump legal team starts laying out its case today after House managers, the prosecutors in this case, finished up their arguments yesterday, pressing senators, trying to convince them if Donald Trump is not convicted of inciting the insurrection, he could do it again. Confident enough of an acquittal, the Trump legal team plans to wrap up its arguments after just a few hours.
Time now to connect the dots when we make the news make sense. As more of us get the COVID vaccine, a new trend is popping up. People forming what they call vaccine bubbles, where they only hang out with friends who have gotten the shot. Sounds like a logical idea, right? But experts say it's not as safe as it sounds.
Let's say you get vaccinated and your friend does too. So does that mean you guys can get together pre-pandemic style? Not exactly. Let's connect the dots. You may think forming a vaccine bubble and only hanging out with people who've been vaccinated will keep you protected. But experts say there's two reasons that's not a good idea. First, we don't know yet if the vaccine will knock down your ability to spread the virus to others. And even if it does, there could be a window between after you encounter the virus and before your dose kicks in. And you could take that virus back to someone who isn't vaccinated and infect them. Another reason, you may think you're safe in a bubble. You can still pick up the virus while simply running an errand like going to the grocery store. So achieving that perfect bubble really is next to impossible. And that is connecting the dots.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Valentine's Day weekend. Valentine's Day is on Sunday, and we've got some ideas for you since we know that, like last year, this year is also going to be looking a bit different. Actually, the CDC released some recommendations of some ideas of things that you can do to celebrate safely. So let's take a look. You could take a walk with your sweetheart around the park, play a game, have a little game night, celebrate virtually. You could bake some of your favorite desserts or treats. treats. There was a Wallet Hub survey that found that just under a third of us will play an online game as a Valentine's Day date. It is the most popular way to spend some virtual time together. Now, if you're planning on something that requires you to leave your house, at least to go for a drive to pick up dinner, then head back to the house maybe, there are dozens of restaurants in the Queen City that are offering up dinner for two to go. Brewers at 4001 Yancey is one of them. They're offering a $40 dinner deal for two. There's other places like Tupelo Honey. They're also offering to-go deals so you can break out the candles, set a nice little romantic kitchen table, then bring back a yummy meal. Or if you like breakfast for dinner, maybe that's your love language. You know what? That might be mine. You can head over to Waffle House for a romantic dinner at Waffle House. But you have to make a reservation because that is a hot one. Okay, how are you celebrating? We want to know. You can either text us or, since you're watching this, maybe on Facebook, you can drop a comment right below. Guys.
I tell you, breakfast for dinner. I mean, there's few things better than breakfast for dinner. A good point there.
Hey,
good.
Reservations at the Waffle House, though?
Maybe.
Hey,
all right.
I'll take it. All right, now to some stories to keep your family safe and sound on this Friday. Rapid tests are apparently the new roses. The latest dating trend is his and her rapid tests. According to the New York Post, more people are getting rapid COVID tests before going on a first date. Some people are even offering to pay for their date's test before taking them out to dinner. Experts say while testing is good, it's still smart to keep on your mask unless you're eating.
Do you feel like you and your partner have been together for ever at this point, even if it hasn't been that long? Well, a new study found the pandemic has aged the average relationship about 4 years. A majority of couples say over the past year they've spent a lot of quality time together and learned more about their partner than they ever knew before. More than half of couples say COVID has been the ultimate test of their relationships. It's a lot of together time for sure.
If you can survive the pandemic with your partner, you can survive anything.
I think there actually might be something to that. I really do.
Okay.
Because you really get to know each other.
Really get to know each other, especially if you both were working from home.
Oh my gosh.
What?
It was only 2 weeks for us, and it was more than I could handle.
All right. Well,
make sure you join us every weekday morning, 4:30 a.m. for Wake Up Charlotte, and have a fantastic weekend and a nice Valentine's Day as well.
a lovely Valentines.